So this is going to be another little video that we're going to make. The Miniverse Make It Minis. Now I did unpack it earlier, I have to admit. I'm going to get another one and I think I'm going to unwrap it on the camera. But this is the Miniverse Make It Mini Food. They're pretty cute. They are for age 8 and up. The resin that they include with the kit is UV resin, which you can expose it to sunlight, or if you have a UV light like I do, you can use that to do it. If you're going to do it in the sunlight, it needs to be out for about 5 minutes or 10. A key point about resin is toxic, so you should not eat it. Do not pour it down the drain. You want to avoid touching it directly with your hands. So it comes with a little bubble bit so you can put it as a display. I made in a previous video unicorn popcorn. So this is the unicorn popcorn. That pink stuff is resin. So resin becomes from a liquid to kind of a hard plastic or material. And this is really a clever series in general. So this kit here, this one, I already pulled out the strip. There's a whole bunch of ones it could make, but this is the cherry slushie. So it shows all the pieces that are included in it, including like a little straw. And here's its recommended directions. So it says basically it wants you to pour in the resin, then in the little slushy ice into the included cup, which is pretty cute. And they have little tweezers. Boop, 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 boop. Here's the resin. It's supposed to be Sun Fizz Co. Cherry with a little sun going. Again, do not eat it. It is not actually food. So that's why they say 8 and up. And it comes with a cute little coaster. It says chill out. The top to our cup. And a little spoon, which you can put in there. So my question is how I want to do it. See here. Oof. Okay, push the straw out. Let me see. Oop, there's a hole in that somewhere. I was trying to see if I could blow it off. Here's the little straw. Put the trash over here to the side. Okay. And then here's the little ice crystals. They're little tiny balls inside. That's cute because it's got a little penguin on there. And a little star, a little fake barcode. It's got a lot of detail in it. I really like it. They even have like a little plastic clip that you would have on something like this on a bag. Alright. But it's, you see, it's sealed. Let's see here. See, how can I open this? It is well sealed. I had trouble with it last time. Oop, I think this one might tear. Oh, there we go. So tore open. Okay. Let's see. So that's open. It's got a little plasticky do. I don't know if you can see how the cap itself. It's got just a little piece of tape holding it shut. Just put that on there to stay tidy. Now this one does not have like a nozzle or anything. Oop. You can see it's super red. Pour just a little bit in. Bottom has a little bit of give, so you can kind of squeeze it a little. Oh goodness, that is not doing much at all. Oh my goodness, I'm really squeezing this, friend. Oh, there we go. Very red dollop. Okay, let's try that again. And I'll use a little spoon to kind of stir it up. I'm sorry, you probably can't see it too well. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm squeezing whatever living lights out of this thing. There we go. I'm going to store it upside down. I should have done that, I think. I know some of these, like it talks about like warming it up in your hand. Well, I don't know that I want the spoon in it. Oop, there's a tiny little bit that fell out. So maybe I'll do the straw, because I think I'd rather use the straw in it. Oh my goodness, it is very lumpy. Do you like slushies? We like slushies in our family. Oops, I do not want that falling out. When we go to the zoo, we like to get ices in the summer. When we go see movies, we like to get ices. That's kind of something we like. I really like the cherry flavor, so I'm really happy we got a cherry little icy here. It looks pretty cute. What do you think? Let me put a little bit more in. The resin is pretty stinky. Oh, that worked much better. Yeah, definitely store this upside down. Now, do you like it better through a straw, or do you like the spoon? I'm definitely a big straw fan with one of these things. Okay, so maybe pour a little bit more in. That's a lot that's in there already. Goodness, it's kind of hard to deal with. It says in the instructions that you should think of the resin like glue. Oops. It does like to stick things and glue things together. Let's see. So here's my little resin. This one I got on Amazon, lead resin. I think it's supposed to be a light, but it looks kind of like a jellyfish to me. I'm trying to put it a little bit more off camera just because it's really quite bright. Ooh, sorry. So, I have always really liked resin as a craft project. I think it's really cool, and there's just so many things you can do with it. My little monsters have really wanted to make the pizza one, We just haven't gotten that kit yet. When their cousin Water Dragon was playing with us, we got a couple of cakes from one of these sets. It was the lemon bundt cake and the strawberry shortcake. And the lemon bundt cake went back home with her, so I don't have that for an example. I think the strawberry shortcake did too. I'll have to go find it and see. Obviously we have the unicorn there. I might add the pink resin from the other one. That might be nice. That's kind of a thing to start with it. Ooh. Oh, one thing that's really kind of interesting. Oops. Oh, that was my bad. Is when resin cures, it gets really hot. So this is actually quite hot to the touch, which is a little ironic considering that it's supposed to be an icy. But it'll cool off. It doesn't, it's warm, it's not super hot, but see, it's not coming out now. I think I will do the spoon since I accidentally did my straw off center, but see, it's solid now that it's been under there. So I think we'll do a spoon in it like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. A little bit of a mess. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. Just itty bitty 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 bits. Can I pick it up with the tweezers? Looks like no. No, I cannot. I cannot pick it up with the tweezers. Oh my goodness. Is it like sticky enough that I can just use my natural moisture in my hands to pick it up? I think so. I think like you do with glitter or something like that, you can put it on there. Oh man, that really doesn't want to go off. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I can put a little bit more of the syrup. Oops. I'm sorry, I'm a very clumsy person. I'm sure some of you would not have made mistakes like that, but you are some lucky, coordinated people. Because that, I tell you, is not who this mama monster is. And my poor baby monsters, well, let's just say they are my children. The people whose children are taught sports early on and can do a great job at it. That is amazing. You know what, though? If you're having fun, that is the most important thing to me. I don't think that there's really much more to be done with it than that. Let's see here, because I kind of want to have it like a little bit affixed on there. Oh my goodness, it's all over. Make it a little more resin in it. Oop. I wasn't ready for that. And as I think I said on the unicorn project, it gives you just not a whole lot of resin, but it's enough that you really could have like a little bit extra for another project. Not to make enough to make two, certainly, especially not with some of these raw materials. Like, for example, the little crushed ice. Definitely not enough of that for two. But it seems, I mean, you could definitely get a little more creative. You don't have to follow the instructions. Let me see, because I'm trying to get it on the lid so you can keep the lid attached. It's kind of my goal here. Woo. Just kind of get some up in there. Get kind of gooey. Gooey. I'm sorry, that's not at all where you can see what I'm doing. Let's see, is that enough on the lid? I'm gonna try it that way. So we're doing another minute. One thing I think is super cool about the UV light is it does this weird kind of glow on a lot of the stuff. So you do want to make sure you're doing this someplace well ventilated, because as I said, resin smells. So just like nail polish, it doesn't smell quite like it, but it's the same sort of idea. It's a little less sticky than nail polish ultimately. Some people actually have resin nails, so that's kind of a fun idea. You can see the little duty bits over here that I didn't get picked up. UV is part of the sun, ultraviolet. Obviously you can kind of see some of the light here, but ultraviolet's very special light. Makes things react a certain way, kind of like black light here. Alright, so yep, I got enough in there that it's staying. See? It's frozen in time. Glossy and kind of sparkly a little bit. Do you think it looks like a frosty or like an icy slushy? And then, you know, you've got the little cup top. I kind of like it. It's almost like it's got a slight melty look to it. I've seen other people make kind of a lumped amount for this, but I think just this is clever too. It'd be fun to use with dolls or such. But, all right. Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed watching, and you have a great day. I'll do one little shot of it at the end here. Boop.